Matthew 10:32. Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. Today I want to talk about one of the most important things Jesus ever said, something vital to our identity and calling as followers of Christ. It's found in Matthew 10:32, where Jesus gives us a promise that should shake us awake and stir our hearts. Jesus says, "Whoever acknowledges me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven." That sounds nice at first, reassuring even, but if we stop there, we might miss something far deeper, something richer, something more powerful than most English translations let on. Let's dig into what Jesus actually said and what it means for how we live and speak as his people. What did Jesus really say? The original Greek word used here is molagese, a compound word made up of homer and logos or same and orge or same. In modern Greek, the root word sogizum idea of considering or counting. But here in the New Testament, it's about speaking the same thing. So when Jesus says, "Whoever acknowledges me," what he's really saying is, whoever says the same as I say about me before people, I will say the same about him to my Father. It's not just acknowledgement, it's not just mental agreement. It's not even just silent belief, it's public declaration, it's alignment of speech, it's a confession that matches Christ's own words. Confess versus acknowledge. Why it matters. Now let's be honest, when we hear the word acknowledge, it feels passive. It feels like checking a box. Sure, I acknowledge Jesus exists. But this isn't about polite nods. It's not about giving Jesus a mention on our bio or quietly believing in our hearts. Hebrews 4:14 says, "Let us hold fast to our confession." That's the same Greek word. 2 Corinthians 9:13 speaks of a public declaration of the gospel. This isn't hidden faith. This is courageous, visible, verbal allegiance. Yet in many English Bibles, this word is often watered down to acknowledge or even confessed, words that in our culture lack the fire and boldness of the original. The power of saying what Jesus says. Let me ask you, what would you rather Jesus say about you to his Father in heaven? I acknowledge him. Or, I say what he says, he speaks the same truth I speak, he stands for me, he proclaims me. We are not called to be secret disciples, we are called to say what Jesus says, to echo his words, to align our voice with his voice. That's what nomologia means. That's what he promises to do for us, if we do it for him. This world needs people who don't just believe in Jesus quietly, but who declare him openly. That might cost us something. It might cost reputation, comfort, or even relationships, but Jesus says, if you will say what I say about me, I will say what you say about me to my Father. There's nothing passive about that. There's nothing quiet about that. That's partnership, that's covenant, that's confession. Let's not settle for a faith that merely acknowledges Jesus. Let's rise up with a voice that echoed him boldly, publicly, without shame. Because one day we will stand before the throne, and on that day, what will matter most is not what people said about us, but what Jesus says about us. So, let's speak what he speaks. Let's say what he says. Let's confess Christ with fire, with faith, and with fearless love.